Hello and welcome to Tripple A Tutorial. If you are watching this tutorial, okay, then it means that you are one of the few members who are unfortunate to be on this our uh, 3 weeks intensive training course. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about um, the good elements of designs. Okay, what do I mean by a good element of design? A good element of design is when a client or when you are being given a job, okay, and you want to be sure, okay, to deliver a very good design. Okay, first, what you need to do is check with the color. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open my word here. So one, okay, you need to know the kind of font. Okay, so two, the color. Okay, then the three is the layout. Okay, your layout. Then the last one is the images. Okay, with these four elements that I have just listed on the screen, okay, they are very important when it comes to design, and they are things that you must take very seriously whenever you have a job. Okay, one, let me start with the font. Okay, the font actually is, we have a font that we use to design a logo, and we have a font that we use to design a flyer, brochure, and the rest. Okay, so when you mix a wrong font with a wrong design, then automatically your design is bad. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll open my browser. Okay, so to check and for you to know which good font you need, okay, for any of your artwork that you're about doing. Okay, so this is what I'll do. Let's go to Google. Okay, so I have my Google here. So here you search for um, logo font. Okay, or fonts for logo. All right, so let's search and see the outcome of it. Okay, so in this case you see that it's loading. Okay, we have here, they said 61 best fonts, 61 best logo fonts, and how to pick the right one. Okay, when we scroll down, we have a lot of, we have 92 free logo fonts. Okay, so let's just click, okay, 50 logo font. Okay, so let's just go by this 50 font and see the type of sorry, the type of font, okay, you need to design your logo. All right, so always when it's about flyer or whatever it is, okay, just be sure of the font that you use. All right, so now when I scroll down here, you realize that the first font that we have is Garamond. So it means that Garamond is good to use for a logo design. Okay, so in case when I say logo design, I'm not talking about maybe um, uh, like, I'm not talking about an icon logo. Okay, I'm talking about a text logo. Okay, so as you can see, we have the Helvetica. Okay, they are all, I mean, good fonts that you can use them for your logo. Okay, or maybe book cover, something very, I mean, bold enough, okay, to use. All right, so now one will ask, how then can I download this font and install them and use? Okay, so let's just go. I think Helvetica is very common, so let's go with this Bandoni here. Okay, so highlight it, then copy, go to Google, then you paste that font in there. Okay, then you can see that it have appeared. So we just choose Bandoni font. Okay, when you choose it, allow it to open. Okay, so then we can find it at 1001 free font. Okay, so when you click on it, okay, so it's loading. You just have to give it a time. Okay, all right, so here here are different typeface of it. Okay, so as you can see, we have the Bandoni FL bold, we have the Roman, we have the bold italic, and we have the italic itself. Okay, so to download it, we have this. Okay, so as you can see, our font is being downloaded. Okay, so it's not that um, big inside. Okay, it's just a kilobyte. All right, so as you can see, our font has finished downloading. So let's click show in folder, then let's go. And okay, so when you double click on it, okay, this is WinRAR. So you just open it. You don't need to extract it. Okay, so these are the fonts in there. Okay, so when you to install them, when you double click on it, okay, when you double click on the font, automatically this window will appear. Okay, so when it just appear, all what you have to do is just click install. So the moment you click install, you see your font is being installed. Okay, and as you can see, we have installed the font. Okay, the font have been installed on your machine, which can be used in Adobe Illustrator, ScorelDRAW, Photoshop, Word, like every document that you think that is being used to do any type of design. Okay, all right, so now let's move on to the second one. I've shown you how you can get a good font for your logo, download it and install. Okay, so anytime you came across a nice logo and it's free to use, okay, you can then download it and install on your machine. Okay, so let's move on to the second one. The second one is the color. Okay, color is very important when it comes to designing. Okay, you shouldn't be mixing, let's say maybe car flyer colors with company flyer colors. Okay, so let's, for example, so take it that we want to design a flyer for a construction site. Okay, so when you come here, type construction flyer, or yes, construction flyer. So let's allow it to open. All right, so let's go to images. Okay, my internet is a bit slow, I don't know why. All right, so as you can see, we have different. So when you are designing a flyer for a construction site, okay, you then first have to search the colors, know the type of colors. Okay, so as you can see, the majority color here is yellow, black, gray, and stuff. You see, hardly you see any other color. So you see, the most used colors are yellow, black, and gray. Okay, so let's search for another one, maybe for a pharmacy. Okay, pharmacy flyer. Maybe you are being asked to design one. Okay, so always you just have to go with the color. Okay, your color have to match the type of job you have been given to. So as you can see, we have a lot of colors here. Okay, which you can use and customize it your own way and make your design look very attractive as well. Okay, all right, so with the third one is the layout. When we talk of layout, so layouts are the designs that you see. Let's, for example, click one of these design here. Okay, so though it's loading, but I hope you can see. So when we talk of layer, okay, I mean the design that you see is the layer. So like this pale here, that how this blue and green, and how the design is being arranged on the flyer. Okay, that's what we that's what we call a layer. Okay, so now I will move on to the fourth one, being the last one on the good elements of design. Okay, the fourth one is images. Images is very important, and you must be very careful the kind of images you use. Okay, actually, I will not recommend you to use images from Google. Okay, because some are for big companies that if they take you on, trust me, you must be in a very big trouble. Okay, so I'll just recommend three different websites that you can get your images for free. Okay, but some of them you can buy them as well. Okay, so I'll show you the free one, and I'll show you the one that you need to buy them. Okay, so without much talking, let's just do the first one. I'm going to introduce you to, it's called a Pixabay. Okay, so let's type in our browser pixabay.com. So when it comes to this Pixabay, let's, for example, you are doing a flyer for a construction page. Okay, so what you need to do is, so when you go there, then you can key in maybe construction. Okay, construction, you can register as well. Okay, then let's click enter. So we are just waiting for what the type of images that we want for our job. Okay, so as you can see, all these images are construction images, and they are free to use. Okay, you not get any arrest, you not get whatever. These are free images, and they came and they are in a very high resolution. Okay, which you make whatever job you are doing, based on what you are doing, will make your job stand out, and the client will love it. Okay, so keep it in mind. It's Pixabay. Okay, then the second one I want to introduce you to is called pixels.com. So it's XELS. Okay, .com. All right, and for that site also you can download your free photos. Okay, and they come in free. We have this one here, so anything you type in here, let's, for example, going for cars. Okay, then let's press enter. Let's wait for it. So I hope you are taking note of the site. Okay, so at the end of it, I'll just type all of them, so you can so as you can see, we have a lot of cars here. Okay, which you can use for any project that you have been given. Okay, so now the last one that I want to talk about is getting image, and I know many of you have really you know of this getting image. Okay, these getting image actually are not free. Some of them are free, some of them are not. Okay, but most of their images here, they sell it. Okay, they sell those images. Okay, so for that one too, as well, when you come, let's type house, then let's enter it to see. All right, so with that one too, you see that they have these very nice houses. Okay, I think my internet is a bit slow, I don't know why, but as you can see, some of the houses have started loading. Okay, so all right, so as you can see, so these all are free images you can use. Okay, some of them, when you click it, they will ask you to buy if you think it's worth the project you are being given to, and you can buy without losing that much, then I think it's a very good thing to go in and buy them. Okay, so so these are the don't use. I will, as I said earlier, I will not encourage you to use any images from Google. Okay, always refer to these three sites that I've just give. Okay, so the first, the site is one. I give you the Pixabay. Okay, pixabay.com, and the second one is pixels pixels.com. Okay, and the third one is gettyimages.com. Okay, so with these three sites here, you can search a very good image there for your design. Okay, so now I just want to give you one last tip. Okay, when it comes to, you see, some of us, after searching for the color for your right job, okay, that you have been given to, okay, you can also maybe some don't know how to mix colors. Okay, we all have issue at the beginning. We all have issue of how to mix our colors here and there. Okay, but with this, I want to give you this site. Okay, it's called UI Gradient. Okay, uigradient.com. Okay, this uigradient.com actually is good for when you are using Illustrator a lot, and maybe you want to blend like 3 or 4 colors or 2 colors, and you want a very good colors, okay, to blend them. So when you go to this site, you are going to have a very good colors to use for any of your design. Okay, but always try to stay in line with what you want. Okay, so let me just log on to the UI gradient. Okay, then I just want you to see how it looks like. Okay, so let me close. All right, so you see it has opened. This is how it's going to be. Okay, for you to see more options, you just have to take show all gradients. Okay, so all these are colors. Okay, some of them are 2 colors, some of them are 3 colors and stuff. So the moment you click on it, these are 3 colors. As you can see the green, you can see the yellow, and you can see the red. Okay, so the color code, that's what is displayed above here. Okay, so all what you need to do is pick the color code, then you are good to go. Okay, if you're blending or whatever color you think it falls, or your design you think it falls under this blending mode of colors, then you are good to pick them and go. So during our class, when we begin with our next class will be on how to design a flyer. Okay, so as like we keep going, okay, I will show you how to maybe use the gradient tool, Adobe Illustrator, to do more of these things. Okay, so guys, I think we'll end on this topic for now. So now you know the 4 good elements of design. Okay, always keep it in mind, okay, as it will help you along your way. All right, so guys, thank you very much. Okay.